Let us now continue the second part of my module reporting, which is the IEC, Information, Education, and Communication under the component strategies. Now, the definition of IEC is an approach which attempts to change or reinforce a set of behavior in a target audience regarding a specific problem in a predefined period of time. It simply means that it is a strategy or a tactic to influence a certain group of people about their views, their opinions, their attitudes about a certain problem or a social issue in the society. But this is only exposed or being given to public on a certain or a specific period of time. Now, let us define the three terms. Information means knowledge communicated or received concerning a particular fact or circumstance, while education means process of imparting or acquiring general knowledge, developing the powers of reasoning and judgment. While communication is defined a process by which information is exchanged between individuals through a common system of symbols, signs, or behavior. And the second definition, it is the technology of the transmission of information as by print or telecommunication. Now, these three terms, the information, education, and communication, they are interrelated because the information provide the knowledge and understanding. And then the education will use this information to take or to provide knowledge, attitudes, so it could promote critical thinking, while the communication will facilitate the dissemination of information and education to the target audience so that it could promote the understanding and action. Now, what is the purpose of IEC? The main purpose is generation of information or release of ready-made information and distribution to all available communication methods. Could be mass media, official and unofficial channels, interpersonal, and traditional ways of communication. So it means there is already a prepared information. It just needs to be distributed using different channels. It could be mass media, using radio, television, print, social media, or it could use also the interpersonal and the traditional ways of communication. Now, what are the examples of IEC? One is design, packaging, radio or TV programs, news, spots, shows, documentary films, newspaper articles, posters, books, newsletters, pamphlets, stickers, messages on t-shirts, caps, or plastic bags. Other examples are infographics, flyers, leaflets, brochures, social media posts, TV ads, and e-posters and billboards or murals. Most of the time, we can see e-posters throughout the social media, and also we can see around the corners billboards or murals. Sometimes murals I can see on the walls of some schools, especially the public schools, having paintings, having this information and to educate the public. Now, these are some of the examples of IEC materials. We have the brochures, and this one, the novel coronavirus, an example of e-poster, and also this is the TV and radio material of the Department of Education. So they are using this to schools and also to make the public be aware of their program. As for the variations of IEC is the use of entertainment to educate the public. And this kind of approach is called enter-educate approach. It means It is a communication strategy that aims to alleviate a social issue or educate the public through a custom-tailored piece of entertainment. It is defined by a set of techniques and methodologies which all aim to use various levels of mass media to communicate social and behavior change. It simply means of using entertainment to educate the public, and it uses techniques and methodologies. And some forms are radio program like soap opera, also teleserye and television, so it can entertain more the audience. There are 9 P's of enter educate. Why this is very effective? Because of the 9 characteristics. Number 1, it is pervasive. This pervasive because entertainment is everywhere. Wherever you go, there are entertainment that you can find. And number 2, it is popular. People seek for entertainment. People want to be entertained. People want to laugh. People want to have a good time. That's why it is very popular. Number 3, it is personal. Audience identify with characters. For example, a teleserye or soap opera, people can relate themselves to the characters. That's why it is very personal to them. Number 4, it is participatory, meaning people participate in entertainment. If they can relate to the character, can easily participate in the program being played in TV or in radio. Number 5, it is passionate. Entertainment steers emotion. When the characters show their emotion and we can relate, or the audience can relate to the emotion. So it shows that this kind of characteristic of passionate. And number 6, it is persuasive because audience can identify with role models and may imitate them. So if the audience can really feel that there is a similarity of their character to the cast of that kind of program or that kind of material of information, it's easy to motivate them. Number 7 is practical. Practical because entertainment infrastructures and performers already exist. So there are already available performers and the system around to just easily produce and educate material for the giving or for IEC materials. Number 8, profitable. Since entertainment is being seeked or being popular to people, entertainment can pay its own way. It can easily gain profit or earn because people are seeking it. Number 9, it is proven effective. People acquire knowledge while being entertained. So it is easy to learn while people are laughing, people are being entertained. According to Dr. Judy Willis, a neurologist, declared that fun experiences increase levels of dopamine and endorphins in our brain. These hormones are important for successful learning because dopamine is a feel-good hormone that makes learning rewarding and pleasurable, while endorphin is a hormone that can help us fight our stressful days. So that is why when we use the enter educate, there is entertainment there. It is easy to make our information come across to the target audience, able to absorb them because they are being entertained, because there is something happening within their bodies that makes education pleasurable and able to acquire more the knowledge easily. One of the examples of this enter educate approach was the soap opera called The Archers. This was the most successful radio soap opera in United Kingdom, launched in 1950. It was designed to educate British people about farming issues to help increase productivity in the post-war era. It aired 20 episodes. In 2019, it was listed as second greatest radio program of all time, declared by 46 broadcasting industry experts. So imagine this soap opera, this radio soap opera influence a lot of people having 20,000 episodes. Imagine the reach of this radio program that able to teach the British people to help them on their farming issues and increase their productivity. So it really, really achieved the purpose to entertain, the same time to educate. And that ends my discussion. Let us have a recap. I talk about the component strategies, the 6 component strategies, and focus on the advocacy and the IEC. Under the IEC, I also include the 9 P's of enter-educate approach: pervasive, popular, personal, participatory, passionate, persuasive, practical, profitable, and proven effective. Now for our discussion issues, let me provide you discussions, provide 2 examples of social mobilization in the Philippines or in other countries that use an advocacy approach, present the advantages and disadvantages of this strategy. And the second question, if you are going to use the IEC approach in making a social mobilization activity, which form, songs or TV or radio program, teleseries, soap opera, etc., of inter-education approach are you going to use? And how the 9 P's will influence you in making your material. So thank you, my dear classmates and DocMel, for listening and watching my module report. I'll see you in the discussion forum. Thank you and God bless you.